Hey there. Sit with me for a minute. I want to talk to you about something. As I've gotten older and faced my own struggles, I've learned some things about what really drives us as humans. You'll find that our primary goal, above all else, is survival. Every desire we have, everything we strive for, is about ensuring our own survival and that of the people we care about, our family, our friends, even our country. Our biggest fear, the thing that keeps us up at night, is losing our ability to experience life. Think about it. We're so focused on keeping our bodies safe and healthy because we believe we are our bodies. Without our bodies, how would we experience the world, right? But here's the catch. Because we see ourselves as separate and limited, we feel this constant sense of lack. We stress ourselves out thinking we need more money, more stuff, more approval, because we don't think we're enough as we are. I used to be the same way. I remember back in high school I was obsessed with getting good grades, not just because I wanted to learn, but because I felt like I needed them to be somebody. I thought that if I didn't excel, I'd be a nobody. I was always looking outside myself for validation, for something to prove that I was worth it. This constant striving made me feel vulnerable and insufficient. You see, our minds are wired for survival, and the main tool our mind uses is emotions. Our thoughts are born from our emotions, and eventually our emotions become a shortcut for our thoughts. Imagine all the complex thoughts you could have being boiled down to a single feeling. Emotions are more basic and primitive than our thinking processes. Even reason, which we pride ourselves on, is just a tool our mind uses to fulfill its emotional needs. For a long time, I didn't realize this. I wasn't aware of the deep emotions driving my actions. I thought I was just being logical, making smart choices. But often, the real reasons for our actions are hidden beneath layers of emotion. When we ignore these emotions, we come up with all sorts of rationalizations for why we do what we do, without really knowing why. So how do we uncover these hidden motivations? There's a simple method. Keep asking yourself, what for? Let me give you an example. Remember when I got my first job after college? I was so excited to buy my first car. I kept telling myself it was because I needed a reliable way to get to work. But when I started digging deeper, I asked myself, what do I want this car for? The answer was more than just transportation. I wanted it for the status, the recognition. I wanted people to see me as successful. But then I asked, what do I want status for? Well, to gain respect and approval from others. And then, why do I want respect and approval? To feel secure. And why did I want security? To feel happy. By continuously asking, what for? I realized that at the core of my desire for the car was a feeling of insecurity and a longing for happiness. This was a big revelation for me. It showed me that every activity or desire is fundamentally about achieving a certain feeling. Our real goals are to overcome fear and achieve happiness. But here's the twist. Emotions are tied to what we believe will ensure our survival, not necessarily what will actually do it. Emotions themselves are often the cause of the basic fear that drives us to seek security constantly. So, if our basic goal is happiness and overcoming fear, why do we so often feel unfulfilled? It's because we're looking for answers outside of ourselves when the solutions are within us. We rely on our emotions to guide us, but these emotions are often based on misconceptions about what will truly make us happy and secure. When I felt insecure, I sought external validation. I believed that if others respected me, if I achieved certain status symbols, I'd feel secure. But this was just a temporary fix. True security comes from within, from understanding and accepting ourselves fully, including our vulnerabilities. It's about realizing that we are enough just as we are. Think about the times you've wanted something really badly. Maybe it was to fit in with a new group of friends, or to get a new gadget everyone else had. What if you asked yourself, what for? Keep digging until you reach the root of that desire. You'll likely find it's about wanting to feel accepted, respected, or happy. And guess what? Those feelings are things you can cultivate within yourself without needing external approval. This journey towards self-awareness and internal fulfillment is about being honest with ourselves. It's about questioning our motivations and understanding the emotions behind our actions. This process might be tough, but it's incredibly liberating. Imagine waking up each day feeling at peace with who you are, not needing external validation to feel good about yourself. Imagine making decisions not out of fear, but out of genuine desire and joy. This is possible when we tap into our true emotions and understand that we don't need external things to feel secure and happy. True happiness and security come from within. When we learn to trust ourselves and our worth, we stop being driven by fear and start living from a place of love and authenticity. I want you to know that it's okay to feel vulnerable. It's okay to feel like you're not enough sometimes. These feelings don't diminish your worth. In fact, embracing your vulnerabilities can lead to a greater sense of strength and resilience. As we go through life, let's commit to asking ourselves the tough questions. When you find yourself driven by a particular desire or goal, pause and ask, what for? Dig deep until you uncover the true emotions driving you. This practice will bring clarity and empower you to make choices that truly serve your well-being. Remember, our minds are powerful survival mechanisms, but they don't always guide us toward true fulfillment. By understanding the emotional roots of our actions, we can transcend the limitations of fear and insecurity. We can create lives that are not just about surviving, but thriving. So, dear one, I urge you to embark on this journey of self-discovery. Embrace your emotions, question your motivations, and seek to understand the deeper truths behind your desires. By doing so, you will unlock the potential to live a more fulfilled, joyful, and authentic life. The path to true happiness lies not in external achievements, but in the profound understanding and acceptance of yourself. So ask yourself today, what for? And let the answers guide you towards a more meaningful and enriched existence.